How to pay for your Christmas gifts when you overspent. Hey, this is Jeff at Below Average. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. This is a wake up call for any individual who clicks on this, who has realized that we have spent too much money. I don't have that kind of money. I used a credit card. I used money that should have been paying on other bills. I used a tad bit of my savings. If you're into this category, any one of these categories, first slap yourself upside the head, because once again, this is probably not the first time, but this should be the last time you do this. So, how do you go about paying for gifts you overspent? Well, the first thing to do, the easiest thing to do, look around the house at all the other crap you might have, end up seeing what you can sell. Go ahead, go on eBay, sell that. Go Facebook. Most people know how to use Facebook. Go right on there. Sell a few things you got around the house, and don't stop selling until you covered your entire Christmas cost. At least the gifts. At least the gifts. Or if you did overspend, at least the overspending. Don't be using a credit card. Nothing like that. Every year, anytime anybody does that, it comes back. Nobody's happy about that. Everybody hates it at first of the year in January when you get that bill for, I don't care if it's even a couple $100. Hey, this is Jeff at Below Average. This is for the individuals who have to be tight-fisted with the money. They for whatever reasons they don't have a lot, or they're trying to calm down their spending because retirement is looming in the future. These are the things you have to end up doing before it's too late. Before you're one of those other idiots that are sitting out there that have made some money all their lives and say, I don't have any money for retirement. Oh yeah, because you've been overspending on stupid crap. And if you're an idiot who went out and bought a vehicle thinking this is my Christmas present, you better take it back. You better take it back. Don't be dumb. Don't be stupid. So, like I said, gather all the things around your house which you know you have. End up putting them on Facebook, Craigslist, eBay, whatever you got to do to sell some of that crap that's laying around. If you're older and you still got some kids that are a little bit older in the house, you probably got a bunch of video game stuff that they don't play anymore. I would say don't let them have it. Just take it back, go sell the stuff, and end up paying for the excess you did on Christmas. And then don't do this again, because you want to sell that stuff to help further yourself in retirement, or paying bills, or paying off items that you got caught up in, like Christmas. Okay, pretty simple, huh? It sucks. It does suck, but hey, this is what you need to do. For one, because your employer isn't giving you crazy hours to work. You might have got a no-end bonus, a kind of a joke, which that's what I've always gotten, a joke for a bonus. Any of those things. So this is a situation you're in. You're done. Pretty simple. And from going forward is what you need to do. You need to have to work a second job, which I try to never recommend, but I've done it all my life. But if you have to, and you stick that money aside for Christmas, make sure it's paid for. Don't overextend yourself. Look for the discounts. And you know how all this can work out, and you'll know where you're sitting at, is what I say in about every one of my videos. You better start a budget. One that you write down everything that you ever spend $1 on every month. I'm going to tell you it's going to take you approximately 1 year to find all the little incidental things that you end up spending money on, like Christmas, like a birthday, like a car breakdown, a dental appointment, doctor's appointment, any of that stuff. All these things you'll have down, and you can end up seeing where you're at per month. Maybe somehow doing this, you might be able to create a little separate Christmas fund, maybe, to end up sticking money in there so you're never caught, just like you're probably caught right now. Not a good thing, not a good financial thing. Nobody wants it, nobody likes it. Now, here's a little tidbit. Here's one for you. Here's a gift for yourself. Next day you go into work, or if you can go online to look at your 401k, go in there and add 1 or 2% to it. I suggest you max it out. If you're in your 40s, I'd say early 50s, and you haven't hardly stuck anything away, and you're only riding at the company match or a little bit more, you better suck it up, and you end up doubling it, or you max it on out. I guarantee you 4, 5, 6 years from now, you're going to sit back and say, That is the best thing I ever did. Even if it kills your budget, it puts you in a little financial trouble. If it makes you have to work a few more hours a week to be able to make up for the money lost because you got bills to pay, you will appreciate that Christmas gift that you give to yourself. And then maybe you won't overspend and you won't be having to sell other stuff just to cover your Christmas debt. Easy things to do. Tough about doing it. But it's time to suck it up. If you're especially in your 40s or your 50s, it's not too late. You don't need a crazy amount of money to retire, but you cannot overspend on these Christmas items. For individuals, you got to be smart at what you spend. If you got older kids, there's things that you can end up being the greatest gifts that you make you feel more at peace of mind yourself. And I'll give you a quick one right now for that is AAA roadside assistance. If you got kids that are in your household and they're driving, or if they're moved on out and they got their own families, you can still go on and purchase that through AAA roadside assistance. Just give them a call. Don't do it online. Give them a call. You get a better deal. And you can end up giving in the roadside assistance. So if they break down, you actually get the RV Plus is what I would recommend, because it gives you 300-mile tows every year. Plus, it gives you a battery. If your battery's dead, they got battery replacement, tire problems, gasoline problems. One in our not immediate family, but an individual that I know in our family that has a AAA that we ended up doing this with, forgot and left their keys in their car. Yeah, hard to believe. Who would you call if not? Who would come out right away? Who would come out late in the evening or the night? What kind of money would that cost? Not cheap. Well, you know what? They called AAA. They came right on out to the house. They went over and they did what they had to do, and they got in the vehicle so he could get his keys so he could actually go to work the next day. Pretty cool, huh? I don't know who else you would call after 5 o'clock and end up finding anybody, but what you do is you call AAA. Pretty simple. Great gift idea. Great idea. Peace of mind for you and your spouse, for your kids that are driving, and if they're out of the house, definitely for them too, because they'll have their family with them. Now, this is a little bit of a random video looking at cost cutting and overspending on the Christmas, and give yourself a gift by putting a little bit in the 401. And then the AAA I threw in there because I we've used it for a long time. This has been a blessing to have. And you make that call. Right now we got 5 people in our family that get 3 tows a year. Each of them 3 tows a year, spending $160 a year total for those. Unbelievable. Plus with all the other little perks that come with it. That's just a tidbit. That's something I throw in there. Probably won't be in no title or anything, but you'll be able to something to extrapolate from this video. So back again. First, New Year's is coming up. Make a resolution. Start that budget. This is exactly what you're going to need to get into any form of retirement, to know where you're at. You need to know where your bills are at, and that includes this great time of the year, which is Christmas. Remember, the biggest thing you can do is just be there, see the family, while you can. Hopefully you don't live far away. These are simple things to do. Show up with very few things. It's your presence it's your present of yourself that you're gonna be there with family. That's gonna be that's gonna be big. So, just kind of a short video on how to look at getting rid of that Christmas overspenditure scenario. And like I said, the simplest thing to do: grab everything around the house, whatever it is, Facebook, Craigslist, get some cash back right away to cover that cost. Or if you're thinking, you're short a gift before you go out and buy it, tonight yet, get rid of something on Facebook, Craigslist, throw it up on eBay, get the money, then go purchase it. Hey, even if it has to be a day after Christmas, hey, just tell them that's just how it is. I'm sure they'll understand. And if they don't, take it back. You don't have to worry about it. So, hey, have a great weekend. Please, once again, this is Jeff at Below Average. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Trying to bring a small community of people together. that are that felt like they've struggled their whole life for whatever reasons. But no complaining, happy about it. Everything's great. You just gotta put your nose to the grindstone. You work harder or work smarter. I say that wrong every time. Work smarter, not harder. Much, much appreciated. Thank you very much. Have a great time. Bye.